Let's clear the energies. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hello and welcome to Arcana Universe. This is going to be your Tarot Today daily message. Please remember these are general readings, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. All of my readings are timeless, so know that you found it at the perfect time. Feel free to check out the playlist portion of this reading for your daily, monthly, and yearly readings, okay? So let's see what's the message wanting to come through at this time. Picking up on an immature energy, okay? So this immature energy, they're very quiet, okay? There's some sort of dissatisfaction that I'm picking up. What's with the dissatisfaction? I'm getting this like energy where it's just like me, like no one else, just somebody. It's like, it's almost like a kid or something, where it's like, you know, they have all of these toys, a room full of toys, but as soon as like, and they're just like, let's say they were focusing on one toy, and then as soon as somebody was interested in another toy that they weren't even playing with, they're like, no, that's mine, and then they will like not share it. Like, this is somebody who's very territorial, you know. This is like, I'm getting this energy of somebody who thinks the world revolves around them. Okay, so this may be you or the person that you're dealing with. Okay, whoever is, you'll know who it is. Okay, like you'll know when I explain it. But and this energy, the thing about them is, even if it's like they're getting an upgrade, they're just like, they don't know what's good for them. It's weird like that. It's like they only want to have or do what they are familiar with. And so this is a very like closed mindset kind of individual, okay? And that's one of the reasons why they're always so dissatisfied, because you know, you have somebody here that's like, well, why am I feeling this way? Hello, disciple. Wrote, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Exactly. That's why I only channel Jesus on here, okay? All right. So glad to have you here. Slick wrote, is this the Diddy fan club or did I take a wrong turn? I think you took the wrong turn, and I think you knew that already. So remember, let's not play stupid, okay? Okay. Avocado wrote, how do I know if I have a? So you too, Avocado. Okay, you too. You know better. Okay. All right. Slick wrote, darn it. I know, but then Avocado, you need to go to somebody who specializes in that, okay? So, you know, go ask your doctor, okay? All right. Let's continue. All right. Let's not be a distraction. All right. Okay. So some of you know, if Whoopsies wrote, how is he going to make his way to me? Right. BNB wrote, hello. So for those of you, hello, Arrow. You got shook wrote, never been with a, okay. You know, It's so funny. I will give this example because it's funny. Okay. And so, but complete stranger. But as soon as they see me, they tell the person that they're with, they're like, oh, I haven't really found a good ramen place. Like they start talking about Asian related things, and it's like, did I just remind you? Like, did I just remind you when it's like that's not at all what they were doing. But I find that funny. Hello, Oscar. Welcome from Tel Aviv. Nice, wonderful. Hello, Cora. Welcome back. Hey, Queen. Yeah, you got shook, bro. LMAO. GS wrote you high. Okay. Is that a misspelling? Is that a misspelling? You mean, am I saying? Are you trying to say I'm high? Like hi? You high? Like yeah, I'm saying hi. Okay, so GS, if that is what you like to do on your free time, then please, you do that, but do not project that onto me. Otherwise, it's just gonna come off as a racist comment, okay? Cora wrote, dang, you got a good memory. You know, not too bad, not too shabby. Just kidding. uh, Saucy, watch out now. I literally just said, no racism, okay? Mandy, hello, hee hee hee. GS wrote, it was just a question, chill. Bruh, did I act something other than chill? So, you please be mindful, okay? No projection on here. Jacob wrote, I just seen a guy kiss a kiwi and leave the store. Huh. Funny. It's so funny. I was literally just thinking about kiwis today. Mandy wrote, hi, cutie pie. Hi, cutie. Arrow wrote, you have to reflect. Right, exactly. Exactly. I'm a mirror. So what you see in me says a lot about you. Just know that, okay? Just know that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and continue on. Okay. All right. Whoopsie wrote, can you please do a reading for me or pull a card? How is he going to make his way to me? I know you just have to listen right now, okay? Ace Wolf Peach wrote, gorgeous lady. Oh, shucks. Oh, Arrow was talking to Delve. For sure. Anyways. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's continue on. So, okay, so where I left off was somebody here I'm picking up feels very defeated. Why? Hello, Lourdes. Welcome back. Well, I am back. I am too old for technology. I get lost easily. Oh, no worries. No worries. Ace Wolf. Okay, thank you for the second comment. But the first comment, no. 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 I'm just high on life. Okay. This is natural. This is no substance required. Just high on life. Okay, high on life. Good energy. Good positive high vibrational energy. Okay. So if you too want to okay, so that's what you meant. Okay. That's not what you said, but okay, but thanks for clarifying. But yeah, let's move on. Let's move forward, okay? I know some of you guys want to hear the message. So I see here So the person that I described, somebody who is just like, aw, aw, oh, GS, don't be triggered. Don't be triggered, okay? All right, so I see here the person who's just like, who thinks that the world revolves around them, this individual, okay? Okay. All right, so this individual, um, right, right. What? Okay, anyways. So this individual who feels like, oh, the world revolves around them, that is not satisfied, even if they have millions of toys, whatever, millions of opportunities, they still choose to focus on the the what they don't have. Okay, so that's lack mindset. Okay, lack mindset. White Cloud wrote, "Good evening. You are very wonderful. I see you have good angels around you, and you are very spiritual, gifted young lady." Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Thank you. Thank you. Um, but it says, for me, it says a lot about you, My White Clouds wrote, "My native tribe says hello, and we think you are wonderful." Oh, thank you. Which tribe is that? So, it's good to know. Uh, Cassidy wrote, "Can you please do an Elvis impersonation and sing? I gotta." All right, so Cassidy. Okay. So I don't know what you're trying to do here, but I sense low vibrational energy from you. So I'm not, a monkey on here and you're like, dance, monkey, dance. And then like I do sing, dance for you. And to what? To somebody who is just going to, no. Like I said, I was literally, that must be the energy that I was picking up. Okay. All right. Yeah. Uh, right, arrow. Yeah. So that must be the energy that I was picking up, where it's just like it's not being happy and satisfied with what you already have. It's lack mindset, okay? And so if any of you have been wondering, oh yeah, by the way, Cassidy, that was your only warning, okay? All right, only warning. So so please don't be a distraction, okay? If you have physical attributes that you want other people to, do things for you regarding that, please do so on your channel, okay? You're being disruptive. Okay, disruptive. All right. All right. So, all right, Cassidy. See ya. See ya. Okay. White Cloud Horse Bear wrote, "Cherokee Blackfoot tribe." You know, it's funny because I must have had like a past life thing, because like that resonates. That resonates. Like some sort of like especially, yeah. Anyways, long story short, thank you. Thank you for letting me know which native tribe you are on. There's no coincidence, okay? And I'm so glad. Oh, you guys watch me. Oh, glad to have you here. Oh, yeah. It's amazing. Like the people that come in here and that stay, that says something. The people who are vibrating in low vibration, they'll run. They'll run. because they can't stand my light or my high vibration. And so, you know, we can definitely see that in the comments, you know, like who is low vibrational, who can't handle it, who put words into other people's mouths, like we don't tolerate that. And so, you know what they say, the trash takes itself out. And so, you know, don't be triggered. I'm not, for those of you, you know, who are still there, for those of you who are still there, okay, it's like, let's not play these mind games, okay? Let's not play these mind games. Because I want you guys here. Even the trolls and stuff like that, because I know they don't want to be trolls. I know. I know they don't want to be trolls. All right? Nah, I don't know about preaching. I'm just relaying the message, okay? Yeah. So, you know, I didn't I maybe I should do one of those DNA testing. But you know, at the end of the day, we're all one, right? We're all one. Errol wrote, would you be scared if you saw a fleet of UFOs outside your house slowly descending? Not true. I can tell. It's a legitimate question. Oh. God is saying it is not relevant. So let's continue on. Okay, let's continue on. I know some people on here, they really want to hear some messages. And so, you know, but everything that was said here, what was discussed, you know, my reaction, the commenters' reactions, you guys were meant to see that. You guys were meant to witness that, because you guys have to realize that there are people like that out there, for good or for bad or what have you. But it's up to us, free will at the end of the day, on how we decide to show up here in your lives, in the world. It's free will, okay? And so, you know, we have to take responsibility. You can't just like push the blame on other people. It's like, if you know you are doing something that is inappropriate, then you need to look at yourself. You need to look at yourself and ask why you're doing that, okay? Because a part of it has to do with feeling lonely, feeling lack, and yeah, I already pretty much said it. But you don't have to be there, okay? You don't have to be there. Free will. Free will. Okay? All right, let's continue on. I know, I'm picking up on this energy where it's like somebody's in tears. Somebody's crying right now. Because what I said really triggered them. And it's how you decide to view what just happened. Is how this energy wants to view what happened. Like, are they going to utilize it and make a change in their life so that they can be better? Or are they going to just continue the things that they've done? You know, it's up to you. It's up to you. All right, let's move on, okay? Look at that. So I'm picking up, was it in this reading? I was picking up on this very immature energy, okay? So it's like, you know, perhaps age, you know, you may even be like a teenager or a child if you're listening, okay? Or you may just be immature, okay? It doesn't matter if you're 99, if you never grew up, you know, if you never decided to mature, it's about maturity, okay? Not necessarily age. But I just see here that, regardless of whether or not they're triggered or somebody calls them out, if they are still stuck in that energy, if they are still stuck wanting to be immature, then they're going to not listen. Like, I'm just keep getting this example of children, of how, like, they'll just, if a child, if they're behaving badly and they don't get what they want, they go and then they ignore, move on, and think it's everybody else except them. It's like that kind of energy, okay? White Cloud Horse Bear wrote, I feel that you're going to make a big difference for your generation, your time. Aw, thank you. And hopefully, not just my generation, but every generation, right? Whoopsie wrote, everything seems blurred all over again. Is it going to go in our favor? Are we going to create a life together with a fresh start? Or we are going to go backwards? So, whoopsie, I have a feeling. So the last reading I did, live number 20240921. Feel free to check that out, because I was picking up exactly that energy of somebody here that is just like unsure what's going to happen, all of that, and the answer, I have a feeling you're going to benefit from that. But the thing is, I can talk I could keep talking, say the messages over and over again, but if out of our own free will, if we do not decide to listen and actually retain, it's just gonna go through one ear and out the other, right? And so there's something to be said about not repeating cycles like that. And I understand, that everybody's in a different part of their journey, and so it may take a little longer for others to really grasp it and understand it, and sometimes repetition works, but that's why I have the readings up. All of my lives, they're up on this channel, so feel free to check them out. It doesn't matter which, just go with your intuition. It doesn't matter if it says like Libra and you're a Virgo, it doesn't matter. If you feel drawn to that, any of my timeless readings, know that you found it at the perfect time, and there may be a message in there for you, okay? Renita wrote, hi, nice to see you again. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let's continue on. What's the additional messages coming through? Yeah, heartbreak. So I'm getting strong family energy, okay? So there's some sort of burden when it comes to family. Burden and heartbreak. It's like this energy of somebody not being able to, okay. This is gonna, this it's going to hurt some feelings, okay, what I'm about to say. But somebody here feels burdened because as much as there is like love for family, like there's also heartbreak, okay? And this may be somebody who you considered as family, or they can literally be your family. But I see here it's like difference in views. Difference in views, difference in, outlook. And this could be revolving some sort of intimacy. Okay, so maybe you guys have different views about dating etiquettes. I'm also getting somebody's family member is being criticizing. Okay, they're saying stuff like, for an example, like, you should be married by now. You should be making this much money by now. You should have a house by now. You should have this. You should have that. Like, they're putting some sort of burden on you in that sense. And I will say what they're saying is, for them, it's their truth. Okay, it's their truth. It's their perspective. And so, you know, if that's something that they thought like all this time, imagine that's years of conditioning and outlook and mindset, and you trying to, or anybody trying to change that mindset overnight, it's going to be difficult. You know, it's going to take time. And so what's the advice? Don't take it personally. Okay, if you're in a situation, you'll know which side you are on. If you're in a position like this where it's just like whatever you do is not good enough, or you're continuously being compared um, to like an example or a model, that's their perspective, that's their outlook. And I see, you know, some of you, it hurts you when people you consider, you know, like a close person to you criticizes you like this. It hurts. But it's saying, you know, have a communication. Communicate like, hey, you know, like, try to kind of, it's like inception, kind of like plant it, say it, expose them to the fact, the idea that, hey, you know, what they think and what you think, it may not always align, but that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, maybe sometimes it's due to circumstances. Perhaps you had some sort of trauma or something significant that was heartbreaking that had happened to your life to kind of put you in this slower pace when it comes to your life. And so, um, you know, everybody's on a different path. And so the message coming through is, do not feel less than, or do not feel bad or stuck because you're not where they want you to be. The main thing here is that you are doing something that is beneficial, helpful, healthy for you. And if it happens to be, you know, because there's something to be said about being an example. Okay. And a part of this, remember, I'm getting projection. I think that's kind of like the theme for today's message, is projection. Like, these people who are unhappy and unsatisfied with, you know, what they're seeing, and saying, criticizing, and being negative towards you, it's in a way they're projecting. And the worst part, you know, the crazy part is that they think that they're saying this because they're helping. Okay, they're not helping. They're not helping. This person's goal is to make somebody feel bad, and not make them feel good and make them feel lack, which is, it's because they feel that way. Again, projection. Any other messages? So it's saying continue to vibe high. Don't let, don't let the negativity, the shadow sides of people get to you. All you can do is shine bright. Shine bright and vibe high. Just stay up there. Stay up there. It's almost like they can't touch you. I'm getting, can't touch this. It's like they can't touch you because you're vibrating so high. They can't get to you. And so be an example. Sometimes there's no, we can't be too stubborn. It's like we got to pick and choose our battles because there's no point in arguing with somebody who just doesn't get it. You know, it's like, so don't hurt yourself. Don't waste your energy on somebody who is dead set on like being that child. You know, it's their way or their highway. They're not willing to see things in other people's perspective. It's just like they're always right. Nobody's wrong. Like, and so be self-confident, okay? Don't let people who doesn't know what they're talking about bring you down, okay? All right. So, time and a place, choose your battles. Sometimes you do have to say something. You have to communicate. You have to put some sort of standards and boundaries and, for yourself and others. But when you realize that they're kind of like a lost cause and they are utilizing their free will to not listen and to continue their negative behavior, that's when you need to be smart and retract your energy and not engage, okay? Not engage. Yeah. Be self-confident. You have to be confident in who you are. Okay? Okay, I'm going to do one more message. Okay? One more message. What's the message coming through? What does the people listening now and in the future later on, what do they need to know? White Cloud wrote, do you feel that there is a possibility that I may get married in 2025? Yes or no, please? Well, that's a personal question. That's a personal question. But if you were paying attention to the cards that I am pulling out, okay. Because, I try to be fair. Here, how about this? Okay, everybody have a question in mind, okay? In your mind. And I'm going to answer it. Whatever is meant to come out will come out, okay? And the more specific of a question, yeah, for sure. White Cloud wrote, I thank you for your time, for sure. So everybody on here have a specific question in your mind, and whatever message is going to come up will come up. And at the very end, I'm going to do a yes or no, okay? Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Who's ready to hear the truth? Oh, we chatty. Oh, we chatty. Okay, so the energy coming through, strong fire energy coming through. So, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and their Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or just this energy. Because remember, labels aside, it doesn't matter which sign you are. But the energy that I'm getting here is somebody needs to take action. Okay, and the truth here is, if we get Ace of Pentacles, mind blown, mind blown. Okay, well, close enough. But there's a new beginning coming. There's a new beginning coming, and the thing here is you need to take action, because I see here there's a lot of burdens coming in from your past that is weighing you down. So I'm just kind of getting this like imagery of somebody here with a lot of like weights, like, you know, like an anchor. Okay, somebody here is just like carrying on burdens. Have, you know, this person may have a lot of like responsibilities, and they're going through a lot right now. Okay, and the only thing, yeah, the only thing that is really keeping them afloat, you know, head above water, is their spirituality at this time. And so I see here that there's going to be action that's going to be taken for this new beginning. And when you are clear and concise about what you want, not like, because I'm getting somebody here who is just like very uncertain, who's just kind of like, welcome back, Marcos. So I'm getting this energy of somebody who has like just a lot of like burdens, and they're not being clear and concise. Okay, so, you know, whether that is multiple options, or keep going back to an energy where there's just a lot of uncertainties, and like we need to be clear about what we want, and how we want our life to head towards. Okay, and once we are clear, crystal clear, like as if we can literally touch it. Okay, White Cloud wrote, I just want you to know I like the answer no matter which way it goes. Yeah. So so the answer lies in you. That's what God is trying to say. The answer lies in you, because you know, Elena wrote, true, I can't decide which job to choose. Yeah. So here is a truth bomb for you. Okay, truth bomb. The answer lies in you. What do you want? And when you are clear and concise about what you want, you'll know how to go from there, and what you need to do next, and the actions that you need to take to head in that direction. Whoopsie wrote, action is not going to backfire just like past this time, huh? So the thing is, it's almost like you just kind of have to have some sort of like faith. Okay, if what you want is not working out, maybe that's God trying to redirect you into another option. Okay, because especially if, you know, you guys have multiple options, and it might not be as good as what you thought it was. Like sometimes things doesn't work out, And you really need to know. You have to trust your instincts. You have to trust your gut. You have to you have to know that the truth lies within yourself, okay? So same Flacco wrote, how about relationships? This can be applied to relationships as well. Imagine if you are there's all of these burdens, but you still choose to go back to those burdens, people, places, or things. Maybe it's not working for a reason. Maybe something needs to be dealt with. There's something that needs to happen. There's an action that is required. So do what makes you happy. Okay, Marcos wrote, be right back. I need to pick up my friend and my health cat. So I'll be back in a minute. Oh, okay. No worries. And you know, all of these readings, after it goes live, it gets uploaded. So you're more than welcome to watch it later on. Okay, that's what they're there for. And I organized it all nicely under the playlist portion of this channel if you would like to check out the folders in there. God is really encouraging you to do what makes you happy, and make sure it's not obviously that it's not like hurting people. There's no drama as a result. Like do what's best. Do what makes you happy. Because I'm getting a lot of excuses. Okay, I'm getting a lot of excuses. Yeah, so something about like White Cloud wrote, thank you. Oh, thank you. Something about, oh, well, I can't do this because of this. I can't do this because of that. Like, if you really truly wanted it, no excuses. You'll do whatever it takes. And after you have put so much time and effort and all that, you know, you really gave it a try. And even after all of that is just not working out, then you also have to know when to move on. Okay, because who knows, you may find something better. Who knows, maybe you thought that, oh, that was gonna be so amazing, but it wasn't. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. Okay, I was like, why am I, because you know, leading up to this moment, I kept getting this download. I kept getting this download, and I was just like, why am I keep getting, it's because I was meant to share it with you right here, right now. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so for an example, people, places, or things, but I'll use a place as an example. Let's say you're in a place where you don't like where you are right now. You know, whether that is due to White Cloud wrote, I am so happy, I am smiling, I just needed a confirmation, just what I thought. Yay, great. Aw. Yes, it's so funny because earlier I was just like, keep smiling, okay? So I guess that's the word of the day, smile. um, okay, so the example of a download that came through that I'm supposed to relate is like let's say, you know, wherever you are in your life, people, places, or things, you'll know how it fits into your life. But I'll use a place as an example for this. But let's say you're unhappy where you are. You feel like there's not enough opportunities, or you're just not satisfied, and you want to know which direction you should go towards. Should you maybe, we'll choose three options, okay? So option A is somewhere that you're familiar with, okay? Where it's just like, oh, maybe you should go back to where you're familiar with. And then option B is, okay, let's just do them in order. So option A, now you can celebrate and cook some fried bread. Oh, yeah. So option A, for an example, it's like, oh, maybe I should go to where you're familiar with, maybe where you used to live, okay? But ask yourself, why did you move in the first place? You know, why are you no longer there? Okay, ask yourself that. And based on the answer, you know, if there's more pros than cons, right? Hello, Mui, welcome. If there's more pros and cons, maybe you should go there. But if your intuition is saying, you know, maybe you should try something new, and there is this option of option B, is, let's say it's an exotic place where you feel like, oh, you will, it's going to be amazing, it's going to be like let's say it's like it's a popular place, but it's exotic, and it's like, imagine waking up there every day, and like that's going to be amazing, you know? Yeah, for sure. Uh so for an example, let's say the exotic place, option B, is like an island, okay? Where it's just like, wow, you get to see beautiful, like the climate is going to be great, uh the views, the culture is going to be amazing. And then you start to think logically, wait a minute, the cost of living might be greater, the getting to and from the places that is accessible might be harder, you know, like it's not, we gotta just not just think about the image, okay, what what the facade, what the outer appearance might be. Sometimes we need to dig a little deeper past the rose colored glasses of, and ask yourself, is it really going to work? Is there compatibility? Is this really what you want? And is this what you're okay with? Okay. And option C, for an example, let's say it's a place that might not be as flashy, or you know, when people think of it, they'll be like, what, you're moving there? Like it may not seem appealing, but you do some research and you're like, wow, the cost of living is more affordable, it's more within your budget, it's more compatible, and you can appreciate like the four seasons, you know, and on the island you just experience just summer year round, whereas option C, it's like you get to experience all four seasons and have some sort of variety, and it's so new, you never experienced something like that, or you know. And so we just really need to be mindful of not just being reeled into what you think you want, but to actually dig deeper and ask yourself, like, are you ready? Like, is this really what you want? And once that kind of settles in, it's going to be easier for you to choose and be okay. Like whatever you end up going towards, at least then you have kind of weighed out your pros and cons, and you're being mindful and responsible and accountable with the actions you took. It's not like, oh, somebody forced me to live there or be there. No, you chose to be there. And so then that's going to help you, like let's say it doesn't work out, because it's not, nothing's really a guarantee. But if we are going in with the mind that, hey, you know, this is what, you know, you put your best you did your research, you really thought about it, and after you did it, if it didn't go the way you expected, for good or for bad, what have you, maybe it was, you know, even better than what you have expected, great. But if it doesn't, then you can pivot. You can pivot. You don't have to always stay there. People, places, or things. So for those of you who hate where you live, you don't have to stay there. For those of you who are with somebody that you're unhappy with, you don't have to stay there. Okay? You don't. It's your free will. And so, and for those of you who are stuck where you don't want to be, people, places, or things, okay? You can change it. You can, it doesn't have to be that way. Especially if you're unhappy, if it's unhealthy, if it's negative, you don't have to. Okay? Soulless wrote, what about when she accuses you cheesy by doing something and you're not doing it? Play. I was actually getting a download of that too. I was getting like hard downloads about that, okay? Well, guess what? I'll enlighten you guys, okay? This is an example. You'll fit it to how it relates into your life, but I see here that this is something that some of you guys really need to know. An example coming through is, let's say you really like somebody. And obviously you're not lying, cheating, nothing. You're being a perfect angel, perfect counterpart, partner, monogamous, all of that. And the other person, they're like jealous. They're saying, where are you going? Who are you going to talk to? Cheating. Are you going to do all of that? Okay. White Cloud wrote, I'll be able to add a new name with my grandpa name. Oh, nice. So yeah. So if somebody's like, giving you a hard time, right? Elena wrote, I want to leave my house because my relationship with my family is unhealthy. Well, but I have no job. Yeah. So just to, you know, remember, once you know what you want, once you're clear and determined, then action follows. So take the necessary steps to get to where you want to be, okay? And it doesn't have to be overnight thing. For some of you, it can be, if you're able to, if you're in a place or a mindset where you're able to do that. But the main thing here is taking the steps towards that direction, okay? But yeah, back to that example of somebody, if you're in a connection where it's like they can't trust you, then let's just classify that situation for what it is. They don't trust you. How are you going to be in a relationship or a connection, you know, romantic or otherwise, friendship, business, family, if they don't trust you? Obviously, if you're doing something where, you know, if you are lying, cheating, stealing, whatever, and then they don't trust you, then obviously, you know, you can't get upset. But if you are genuinely like being a perfect angel, not doing anything, and they're still skeptical, unable to trust you, that's a them thing. That's what they need to work on. And but really ask yourself, how are you going to be in a connection where there is no trust? You trust them, right? If you're in that connection, that means you trust them. But if they're not able to reciprocate, that says a lot about them. Whether, you know, obviously this is not going to apply to everybody, but reflection, reflection. They have some healing to do, okay? Whether it's because they have done that in the past and they're worried that other people are doing it onto them, or it has been done to them and but they didn't heal from it, and so they're projecting. Whatever it is, this is not healthy. This is not what's comprised in a healthy connection. There needs to be trust, there needs to be faith. And so if both parties are not there, and there's conflict, there's sadness, there's sleep is being lost, and you don't feel secure, perhaps you're in the wrong connection, okay? Or perhaps you need to take time apart to heal, because that is it's not fair to the person who doesn't need to do the healing, but is being pretty much being, it's not good. Whoopsie wrote, thank you, Arcana. I kind of got the message. It resonated with me. Even the place example. I'm in the US. He moved from home country to the UK for good, leaving everything behind. Now things got complicated. White Cloud wrote, I'm going to be a great grandfather. Wow, that's amazing. Congrats. Whoopsie wrote, not between us, but in our way to reach to each other. It's difficult to see which way to go. Yeah. So it takes two. It takes two to be in a connection. We can't. Hello, Jay. Welcome. One person can't be the only one in the partnership. It takes two, or a group, what have you. You know. Hello, Shaylee. Welcome back. Welcome back. 420. Hello, welcome. Wrote, hey, gorgeous. Oh, thank you. All right. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Wrap it up. Final message. All right. Final message. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do the yes or no for you, right? All right, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do. Okay. Choose between numbers 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Choose between numbers 1, 2, or 3. Or if you want, you can even do. If you have 3 questions, you can do question number 1 is 1, question number 2 is 2, what have you, okay? You'll know how to do it. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do yes or no based on the 3, okay? Mui wrote, I like someone a lot. I know he likes me, but I don't know what he wants. Can you tell me if he likes me or miss me? Yeah. So we're about to find out, everybody. Find out, okay? So keep the questions or the question in mind or the pile in mind. Okay. Pile 1. Okay. It's a yes. And I'm going to elaborate, okay? Because, you know, I don't want to just be like, yes, no, next, no, yes, no. Like, I'm going to elaborate so you guys can feel a little bit more confident, okay? All right. So for pile one, I see here that it's yes, but it comes with a condition, which is that there needs to be some sort of clear communication or some sort of like discipline. Okay. This isn't something, because I see here this pile has a tendency to be very like giving, so is willing to do whatever it takes to make this happen. However, you know, as we mentioned earlier, it takes two. It takes both parties, you know, people, places, or things to make it work. And so it's like if you put in the effort, this can come into a reality. However, just be mindful that you have to be very clear about what you want, or else you might be taken advantage of. Okay? There's somebody's kindness is going to be taken for granted, somebody's generosity. And so you need to be very clear and concise and communicate. Okay? So that's for one. Okay. For pile two. So pile two, it's leaning towards she. Oh. Okay, so for pile two, it's being very, it's emphasizing like the potential here. I will say it's a yes. Okay, it's a yes. It's the outcome is looking, the potential of the outcome is looking good. However, you need to communicate. Okay, and because that's the only way you'll know for certain whether or not what you want here is for you. Are they is it too immature? Is it too, were things thought through? It's like I'm getting some sort of like premature or immature kind of behavior where it's just like I don't see big waves or big progression until it's communicated and it is, the action is taken forward. But I see here the feeling is mutual. The feeling is mutual, like whatever this is, people, places, or thing, the energy is, I see that there is a potential to be happiness here, okay? It's like I'm getting like two peas in a pod. The compatibility is there. However, due to somebody's immaturity or insecurities or just not having enough experience, okay, that is what's going to prevent this connection or result to be favorable. Okay, so it's very important that you communicate, you do research, you know, be prepared. And some of you who are like on the fence, who are scared, it's just lead, like take action, go forward, communicate, and be very clear about what you want. Okay? All right. Pile three. Wow. Wow. Well, power three. Pile three is a hell yes. It's a hell yes. Okay? It's just like, but I keep getting, it takes two. It takes two. It's like, I see here there's a lot of support. Okay, there's a lot of support, and I'm getting compatibility, but there needs to be confidence, like self-confidence, and I'm getting something about money as well. So if the money is good, if somebody's money is good, they'll feel more confident to come forward and to actually go for it. Because I see her compatibility wise, it's there, but it's something about it'll be more in your favor. You'll get there quicker if the finances or the self-confidence is strong. And there's something to be said about no smoke and mirrors, okay? It's like it needs to be in the physical. So if like somebody said something, or if something was promised, or like if it's just an idea, it's not going to come into reality unless there's action taken and somebody takes forward movement. But that can't be done until somebody feels confident. And it would help if, you know, if there's any low confidence, if money or stability, if that was taken care of, or that is the foundation first. I see here that it's going to be, there's some sort of like strength energy. Okay, there's going to be like you'll feel very supported. Okay. Aw, Amanda wrote, I love your hair tonight. Aw, shucks, thank you. Okay. All right. Any final messages? Bottom of the deck. Any final messages or advice? Ah. Okay, this is what I see here. Okay. Okay. Some of you guys, even after we did all this, some of you guys are not going to make a move. Some of you guys are not going to do anything. Okay? All right? Somebody here is not going to do that. Okay? Oh, thank you guys. Okay? And so somebody here is buying time. I'm getting procrastination energy. Okay? And it just comes back to the message I did just a moment ago, which is once you are clear and concise and know what you want, then you'll be able to go stronger, head on, forward. But until you know for sure, and I see here, it can take some time for you to perhaps, you know, do a little research, to really ask yourself honestly, is this what you want? People, places, or things? Is what are the pros? What are the cons? And when you make that decision, it's going to help you head towards what's most fulfilling and will make you happy, and then you'll be committed because you actually thought about it, you actually made the decision. And so, you know, try not to be passive aggressive about this. Okay, I'm getting passive aggressive energy. And so once you're certain, once you feel confident, and some of you guys, if you don't feel confident right now, maybe it's due to finances, or something that you can achieve physically, something that you can make into a reality right here, right now. You feel like you can't move on until you get that done. Well, then get that done. Whatever you want done to have that foundation so you feel more confident, do that first. Okay? But obviously, if you already feel like your foundation is set and you're ready to make the next leap, to level up, to go for, you know, the next chapter in your life, then really ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want? And remember my location example? Some of you guys are going to wonder, should I go back to the past thing? Should I go back to the something that is like, that was rose-colored glasses, or option, or the third option where it's just like more compatibility, you know, or and something new? Like, be mindful. You got some choices, you got some options. You don't ever feel like you're stuck, being unhappy, feeling alone. Like, but main thing here is just work on that confidence, okay? Try to heal and be motivated, okay? Do not be, it's like this is a summary, right? Do not, how we started in the beginning of the reading, right? Somebody here was like stuck in the past. We're able to move forward. You don't have to feel like that was the only best memory. There's, the best is yet to come, right? Okay, you never know the best, but be fair-minded, be logical, you know, be balanced. Don't go too extreme. All right. Okay. Hello, Clarice. Just kidding. Wrote hi again. All right. Love it. Love it. Now go get some rest, y'all. Go get some rest. Some of you guys are tired, exhausted, can barely open your eyes. And it's saying rest because you're going to need your energy. Again, it's balance, right? Don't just be go, 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 go. You got to protect yourself, take care of yourself, and rest when you need to so you don't feel burnt out, okay? All right, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys. And feel free to check out the other readings as well. All of my readings are timeless, and so there may be a message there for you, okay? All right, thank you.